Hello student, once again I welcome you in the online mode of learning. As you know from earlier that I have started a series of classes on English grammar. The topic already I have mentioned, the structure of English language. In this topic we have discussed some of the topic related to this, and in this class further we will proceed ahead. Remember the previous video in which I have told you how words are formed. Words are formed from the syllables, and at the same time I have told how words are classified on various ground on or basis. There were four such bases and grounds. Three already we have discussed, and fourth one I am going to discuss at this video. So let me write words. First, meaning. Second, use. Third, origin. And fourth one, form alteration. These are already discussed, and today we will discuss about the words, how they origin. Dear student, you know English is an international language. Have you imagined how it become international language today? So the reason behind how words came into English, because when we look at the broader aspect of English word, we find that English have word from most of the prominent language in the world. How this happened? So this happens only because once in the past we learned in the history that the Britishers were ruling about half of the earth. So when they were ruling on the half of the earth, they were not ruling the territory, but they were also gaining the knowledge, the culture, and many more from the land. And this is way they adopted so many new words in their language or in English. So when we see the words of English, we see words came into English in various languages. Even you will be surprised that some of the Hindi words are still used at the same way what we use in our own language. One such example I want to give you. I have a word in Hindi called loot. Very simple word. Loot means anything we smash forcefully. Then we say this is the action of loot or looting. See, this is an Hindi origin word, but it is in the same way used in English. You can look for this word in the English dictionary. The same spelling and the same meaning are associated with this word in English also. So, what we have seen, English have words from various or diverse origin. One example, some other example I also give you. See, a word machine. See, in general, in English, you see the CH group of letters give the normal pronunciation like K or uh, your chair. But in some English word, CH is not pronounced as K or Ch. Instead, it is pronounced as SH. So see here, in machine, we are pronouncing CH as SH. So this indicate what? This indicate that this word is not originally taken from English, but it is taken from, this is a French origin word. So there are lots of examples, but due to lacking of time, we cannot discuss all in details. So that is why we will proceed ahead. So a structure of English language, when we come at the word, and from word what we made or what we make. So after word, there comes a next structure called phrase. So I am writing the structure. First you have learnt a phoneme. After phoneme you have learnt syllable. After syllable you have learnt word. And after word we have phrase. So this is the next structure of English. So we will discuss very in some word about phrase. What is phrase? So you all know phrase is a typical expression and group of words which have a fixed meaning, irrespective of their the word from which they are made. Because phrase may be in idiomatic use also. So never confuse. Phrase have always a typical meaning and which is beyond the word from which they are formed or made. So in short, a group of words has a typical or fixed meaning. Two things very important: have a typical or fixed meaning and not complete meaning. Because group of words have meaning but not complete meaning, because when the meaning becomes complete, it becomes sentence. But phrase is not a sentence, it is a part of sentence. So it has meaning but not complete meaning. And about phrase, students or even I have seen in my career that most of the teachers are also confused, because phrase very simple to speak or use, but its definitions, its use of scopes are very large. So in next video I will discuss the same topic in detail. So thank you for today.